Welcome everyone. We're just giving people a couple minutes to get on.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Well, while people are hopping on, we'll go ahead and get started talking about our 2017 goals and vision. So this call is, it's going to be a mixture of things that you should be thinking about and focusing on now and planning for now so that you can have the best 2017 you can possibly have as far as building your Beachbody business goes. A lot of it might sound like tough love, and it is, but I want you guys to know 100% like this is what you need to do in order to feel prepared and in order to reach goals and move your business forward in this coming year. I love that it is about to be wait a minute. I have to stop sharing for a second because I have to just see her. I love that it is about to be 2018 because anything could happen in a year with this business. Anything could happen in a year. So we have from now all the way until the end of 2017. Wait a minute. It's not going to be 2018. It's going to be 2017. Oh my gosh. I've had a rough few days with my babies. But anyway, I love that it's going to be 2017 because, like I said, anything can happen in a year. So we have all of December and then the whole rest of 2017 to make big goals happen in our businesses. So these are the things that I want you guys to think about and focus on. Go back here. So that you can have the most success possible. 2017, not 18. Okay, so first of all, think about what you want with your business because I know a lot of people who join as a coach, they're not sure what they want. I think a lot of people might say, I kind of want to treat it as a hobby because they're afraid of failure. So they opt to say, well, I'm just going to do it here and there. I'm not going to rely a whole lot on it. But really think about what you would love to see happen with your business. So ask yourself these questions and write down the answers. You don't have to write it down right now. I'll share the slides, and one of your calls to action will be to revisit these questions. But I want you to think about this. How much money do you need to make each month to truly get excited about your business? So think about a monthly dollar figure. And then think about what would you do with that money? How would that change your life? How would that, create excitement, maybe help your family, help your extended family? What would you do with money that you're earning every month? Next, how many hours a week would you be willing to work for that income? If you're saying I need $10,000 a month and I'm going to work 3 hours a week, then I'm going to stop you and tell you that's not going to happen. But be realistic here. How many hours a week would you be willing to work in order to create this income that is exciting and causing so much positivity to happen in your life? And then last question is, how many months would you be willing to work for that many hours a week in order to build your business to a place where you're earning that income? Okay, so that's going to kind of help you decipher what kind of coach you're going to be, whether you're full-time, you're aggressive, you're building, nothing's in your way, whether, you have a job right now, you have to take it a little bit easier, you have to settle for a little bit less right now. I mean, whatever it is, that's going to help you kind of wrap your head around what you can give to this business and what you can expect. So business building coaches will work at least 10 hours a week and stay consistent and make Success Club non-negotiable. Now, I know we always say Success Club is non-negotiable, and we all try, I know we do. But I know business building coaches, you have that mindset. Just because you miss a month does not mean you suck and you're not a business building coach. But it's a mindset that you have. You know that you fight for it every month, and you try to find at least 3 people to help get started each month. Now, I say business builders will work at least 10 hours a week because that's dedicating a little over an hour or so each day. And if you want to grow your business, it does take time and consistency. Now, something I want you guys to think about for 2017 is your rank goal. And this is so exciting because so much could happen in a year. Like, your rank could go I came into 2016 as a diamond and am now 6-star diamond. Anything could happen in a year. So think big. If you're an emerald right now, your goal should definitely be diamond within the next several months. And then your goal should be continuing to build your team and helping people on your team achieve diamond rank so that you're becoming star diamond. So I want you to write down the rank advancements that you have coming up, whether it's emerald, ruby, diamond, star diamond, 2-star diamond. Write down your ultimate goal and then every step you need to take to get there as far as rank advancing, and put a date by it. Go ahead and get a little uncomfortable, get a little sweaty thinking about trying to make these things happen, and write a date next to your goal. If you miss it, who cares? But at least you're striving for something and you have it visualized in your head. You have a date that you're going after and you know what you need to do to try to get there. Those of you who are diamonds, you guys better believe I want to push you to get to 5-star and be elite coaches next year. Those of you who are emeralds, you could be an elite coach next year. Those of you who are brand new, you could be an elite coach next year. It's just up to you, and it's up to how consistent you are, getting those goals in place, and doing what you need to do in order to get there. So write down your rank goals for 2017. Now, in order to grow and rank, you obviously have to grow a team. And to grow a team, you have to position yourself as a leader. So in this business, it's easy to get started and you're just helping people with challenge packs and health and fitness and challenge groups. And that's wonderful because that is what we do. That is our main job, is helping people get healthy, fit, in shape. But what's more, the best thing that Beachbody has to offer is all of that, plus being able to pay it forward and then teach others how to help other people too. So you have this huge ripple effect of you helping someone and then them helping someone and them helping someone. And then the opportunity to earn income in doing so. So positioning yourself as a leader, I know it can seem terrifying. Let me tell you, on the strengths test that I took, that I posted in this event, I'm embarrassed to admit my weaknesses was salesmanship and leadership. I apparently suck as a leader. So it just goes to show anyone can be a leader, because here I am just trying my best. Anyone can be a leader. Just play off of your strengths. Don't worry about what you're bad at. Just do what you're good at. Do what you're good at. Sharpen those skills. And don't stress out if there's an area where you're like, oh, I'm weak in that area and she's strong in that area. maybe I should do everything I can to be strong in that area too. No, do what you can to be even stronger in the areas that you're already strong in. Sharpen those areas. So if you haven't already, take this free strengths test, richardstepp.com, and learn about your strengths and then play off of those. Listen to me. Pimp yourselves out when you're inviting people to your coaching opportunity because of your strengths. If you're good in, I can't remember what I was good in. What was I good in? Where did mine go? I'm not going to go out in there and say, hey, join my team because I am the best leader you would ever know. No, but I would go out there and say, I am determined. Nothing will stop me. One of my strengths is determination. So when you're a part of my team, I am not going anywhere. I am a bulldozer who is just going to continue on and on and on and on and on my way because I am so determined. Another one of my strengths was communication. I can teach. I have a teaching background, so I can learn something and then put it out there for other people to learn themselves. So think about your strengths and play off of those. And this is also a great way to kind of formulate your niche market, your ideal customer who you would love to have join your team. You would want to find somebody with similar strengths as you because you guys would work well together. It wouldn't be bad to have somebody with other strengths, obviously. We're all very different, but talk about your strengths and attract other people like you, because ideally working with other people just like you, it's going to be so easy because you guys are going to get along great and you're all going to work well together. So play off your strengths, put it out there to people, let people know what you're strong in, how you can help them according to your strengths. Now, another thing that I want you to dedicate yourselves to is hosting some sort of coaching opportunity thing once a month. You can do a webinar on YouTube. You can do a sneak peek on Facebook. You can host an event on Facebook and just go live in the event. But I think it's really important when you're inviting to the coaching opportunity that it's your face and your team and your name. Because what might happen is people will come, say you invite them to mine. People will come, they might think, yeah, this seems great, but why isn't it her? Like, why is it this other person who I've never spoken to before? And that seems kind of like, it should really be you. And if you're a new coach, we'll get there, stick to the basics at first, you'll get there. But most of you who've been doing this for a while, do your own webinar. I can type, wait a minute, I actually have stuff I wanted to read. I'm not even paying attention. Okay. Do your own webinar. The best way to start is to just start. The first time you do it, you're going to feel stressed out, nervous, sweaty. I remember my first webinar, I was pregnant with Lachlan, and all I wanted to do was just have all the wine, and I couldn't because I was pregnant. And I was a mess. I was a disaster. And do you know how I got my business to Diamond? By hosting these webinars, just by simply getting started with them. And then every time I did one, I got better and better and better. Ali Tessatori, she got to Diamond because she hosted a coach webinar. Brittany Leggett, she has a growing team because she hosts these monthly coaching information webinars. These are going to be huge for your business as far as growing a team. And there's all kinds of ways to do it at this point now. I mean, like I said, there's webinars on YouTube, sneak peeks on Facebook, live video and events, so many different options. And I can give you a recording of my webinar. You'll see all the slides. You'll see how I do it. I can give you a recording of Brittany's webinar. You can have my whole template for my sneak peek. So you don't have to recreate the wheel and start from square one. You just have to tweak things and make it your own, so that when people, are learning more about you and joining your team, they're not like, she's just a Beachbody robot. Like, it's not even her. You definitely want to put your flair, your flavor, your spin on it. So in order to really discover your flair and your flavor and all of that, it's important to think about your brand and your mission. So you'll want to come up with a team name. You'll have a mission statement. Katrina, she said in the other group, she's like, I just want to help frumpy moms feel less frumpy, or something like that. I think that is amazing. I love that, and I think that should be your mission statement, even if you were just kidding, because I love it. So like my mission statement, for example, and you guys, I'm not like, think about it. You can change it. You can tweak it however you want. This is not like, oh my gosh, I've written it down and it's set in stone, and what if I hate it, a few weeks later? It's just to start writing things down and brainstorming. So for example, my mission statement is to help mothers who've lost who they are to rediscover themselves, feel confident, energetic, connected, and fulfilled through health and fitness, to help women who believe exercise and nutrition are a miserable chore learn a simple lifestyle, and finally experience results they've been longing for, to help others live upgraded. And how I came up with the name UpGraded Alliance is because I began thinking about how so many people will spend so much money on, makeup, purses, shoes. They've got to upgrade their flat screen TVs, upgrade the cell phones, upgrade the computers. But then if I suggested they invest in their health, I'm the freaking lunatic over here who's just like got crazy ideas about, wanting to better yourself internally. So it just kind of got me thinking, like, we should be upgrading ourselves. Like, it starts with us. It starts with taking care of us, being the best version of us. And then from there, we can start to do other things, but it needs to start with us. So that's how I came up with the UpGraded Alliance, is because I think that we are a team who represents investing in yourself and being the best version of you. And then all of us business building coaches who are working our butts off, we're doing this so that we can live an upgraded lifestyle. We won't have to worry about anything like that anymore. So on this slide, which I'll share in the group, you can see that there's also a quiz that you can take as far as branding goes. This is just kind of a fun little quiz. It gives you suggestions on colors to use according to how your personality reads out. And, take it or leave it. It's just to help you kind of get some ideas. I think that it's a good idea when you're putting posts out there about challenge groups or anything where you're making graphics, start using, a particular color wheel and a particular font, and start putting your team name on things once you come up with one. And then people will begin to recognize your posts. They won't even have to see that it was you who did it. They'll start to just associate your team and your mission with these different posts they see. And your goal here is for your face and your team and your mission and your name to be exactly what they think of the moment that they're like, I need to make a change. I need to change my eating. I need to lose weight. I need to figure out a way to earn extra income. You will be the one that they think of, because they'll know your mission, they'll see your face, they'll know your brand, they'll know what you stand for. So here is your slide on how to be a leader. Now, once your team grows, once you have coaches, and it's the best feeling ever when you have coaches who join you and they actually want to work with you and you guys are friends and it's just amazing. You'll see your business start to shift and blossom. And it's truly just, it's my favorite part. So once your team starts to grow, you'll be able to focus on the leadership ladder. Now, the leadership ladder is just a series of goals and standards that Beachbody has put into place so that you can be ensured you're building an organization that won't crumble and an organization that's going to be as beneficial as it can possibly be financially long term. So basically, there you can see that there are monthly income goals. Success Club 5 at least is a goal for every rung of the ladder. There are rank goals, and then where it says PS with 1+ Success Club points, that's your team growing. Those are your personally sponsored coaches who are actually showing up and working their business. And then there's also week leg volume, which is a way to just ensure that your team cycle bonus keeps growing, helps you with coach placement. And then eventually you'll get into your own personally sponsored coaches growing on the leadership ladder, which shout out to Catherine. She hit team leader last month, which is amazing. So excited for her. So yay, team leader. So think about what you want to be on the leadership ladder. And I can tell you, if you're a business building coach, you should be aiming for team leader in 2017 at least. That's $1,000 a month at least. You're hitting Success Club 5 every month. You've made it to Diamond Rank, and you have 4 coaches who have signed up with you who are showing up and working their business with you. And then on top of that, your week leg volume is at least 5,000, but whatever, that's like hard to explain on this call. Another thing that I think is so important with finding success in this business, not getting burnt out, staying excited, and hitting your goals is to stay invested in the culture. And when I say culture, I mean the people within our team, the people within the Dynasty United. And how you do this is by showing up to team calls. And I know some of us work, our schedules are crazy, blah, blah, blah. If you can be here, be here. Tired is not an excuse, because I am tired. So if you can be here, be here. Get your pretty face on here, and let's get these team calls and brainstorm together. Brittany's team calls only once a month. These team calls, you only have to show up to 2 a month according to where you are in your business. So it's really not that much. Next is finding a success partner. Now, I know some of us have had issues like trying to find your soulmate success partner. So find someone who's going to push you, who it's going to be kind of a friendly competition. You guys are going to be right at each other's necks, keeping up with each other, pushing each other, sharing ideas with one another. And you can see in this picture, this is obviously me and Catherine and Jessica on one side of the table, and then my success partner and a couple of her diamonds on the other side of the table. Let me tell you, we push each other, and we are very competitive with one another. Healthy competitive, but we know like once one achieves one goal, it's like, better watch out, because the other one is going to be right there, because no way is one going somewhere without the other one. So find someone who's going to push you, who's not going to leave you hanging. You can bounce ideas off of, learn and grow from. Find a success partner, and it can be on this team, it can be within the UpGraded Alliance, or it can be within the Dynasty United. I mean, honestly, it can be anywhere in the coach family. In Team Beachbody, but it's nice to stay within the Dynasty United so that when we go to big events and stuff, you guys will definitely find each other and see each other. There's also Super Saturdays. Pretty much every big city in the US has a Super Saturday at this point. The next one is the first weekend in January. I think it's January 7th. But find your local Super Saturday and go. They only happen quarterly. It's not a big commitment, but it is really awesome to go and just feel like this is all real and it's not just some virtual thing. You meet other coaches. The local leaders come and share tips and advice. Sometimes there's even celebrity trainers that come. Most often there's a workout, so you don't even have to worry about missing your workout that day. Obviously there's Shakeology there, but you can just go and meet people, have fun, learn a lot, hear some great transformation stories, success stories. It's always very inspiring and very motivating. So I encourage you to find your local Super Saturday happening in January. Next, there is the annual Beachbody Coach Summit, which is happening in July in New Orleans. I hope that all of you can be there. This event is incredible. There's live workouts. You meet the trainers. You get to go, you're like right next to all these big names in Beachbody where you're like, that person's like a celebrity, and you're just there with them, learning from them. You get to go and just be with all these other coaches, meet new people. You'll meet Brittany, you meet me, obviously, the leaders on our team, because I know they're all coming. It is such a wonderful experience. It's a mixture of incredible trainings that will change your business and parties. So how could you say no to that? And plus our team has a hotel block, which I'm going to be sharing again here after the call. We have a hotel block. The rates, you won't find them cheaper, and you can sleep up to 4 in a room, so you can split room costs. And for those of you who don't have your ticket yet, tickets are $200. And if you are new, then you can get your ticket earned by hitting Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach. So I know a lot of us are planning on being there, and I am super, super excited about it. Our team is a big team in Team Beachbody. I mean, we're number 35 in all of Team Beachbody. So we have got to go there and represent. I think there's got to be at least 20 of us showing up to Summit and just being a presence at Summit. And I am super pumped about it. Another way to dive into the culture is the Success Club trip. So obviously the 2017 one, the wait list is like crazy, and it's December now, so it's impossible to earn for this one. But starting in January, you'll be earning dollars towards the 2018 Success Club trip. And you better believe I'm going to make sure every single one on this team who wants to go on that is going to be right there, clicking the register link the second registration opens. And in 2018, all of us are going to be on one massive vacation together. So that is exciting. Another event is new leadership. If one of your goals is to be a 2-star diamond in 2017, the New Leadership Conference is arguably the best training Beachbody has to offer, because they just roll out the red carpet for all of the rising leaders. And they want these new people, these new emerging names and leaders to succeed, to be blessed with tons of information and ways to continue growing their business. Stephanie and I are going together in February, which I am so excited about, and we're going to bring back so much information for you guys. And so if that's something that you want to strive for so that you can go to the next New Leadership Conference, that's another thing. That would be amazing. There's also, look at all these ways to dive into the culture and just be with these people. Mermaid Camp, which you guys heard, we went to in early November. Mermaid Camp is basically the Dynasty United Diamond Retreat, where we just go, we learn, we hang out with one another, and we did it at Safety Harbor Spa, which was really nice. So Mermaid Camp will be happening at the end of 2017, so get your business to diamond so you can go to Mermaid Camp. And then I'm planning on having our first UpGraded retreat this year. Still depending on goals hit towards the end of the year, but that's something that I've been wanting to do forever. I'm brainstorming with Allie about it to see how we can make it happen. So that would be another thing for you guys to come to and get to know each other, get to know me, get to know other coaches, and just learn and grow with one another. So diving into the culture, don't isolate yourself. I am like the queen of isolating myself, and it's so easy to do because it's social media, but don't isolate yourself. Be present as you possibly can be. Okay. And then I want to talk about mapping out your year. Now think about how simple this is. As coaches, we should be doing a challenge group once a month. It's a really good idea to do a free group once a month, and then host some sort of coaching opportunity once a month. So that's 12 challenge groups, 12 free groups, and then 12 coaching opportunities. So brainstorm 12 different themes that you can do for your challenge groups, and then you have it done for the year. You'll know how to market. You'll know how to have fun with it when the time comes. Stephanie and I were talking earlier today, and she has the idea of doing another team-wide group in January, but having it be the Biggest Loser. And people would get in teams, and the team who was able to lose the most would be the winners. So, that's one idea. February, one of my best groups was a group where I did all about feeling sexy. People loved that. So, feeling sexy in February. So just write out 12 ideas, start brainstorming, coming up with creative ways to make your challenge group awesome. Start doing that now. That way at the end of each month, you're not like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't have any ideas. So just get it on paper now. And same with your free groups. Don't overthink the free groups. They're free. Just a silly little workout in the morning, like a 5-minute workout, and then a recipe from Pinterest in the evening. This is simply a great way to get people to raise their hand and tell you, I need a change in my health and fitness. Like, I'm a great prospect to get a challenge pack in the future. And then you'll just want to choose your dates for your coaching opportunity calls. I used to do my webinars the third Thursday of every month. It was non-negotiable, 9 o'clock, the third Thursday of every month. That was it. And I did them every single month. Sometimes nobody came on, and I did it anyway. And I got a great recording because nobody was watching me, and I felt more confident. And then I switched to sneak peeks, and I still do them the third week of the month, and I do them from Wednesday to Friday. So just get out your calendars, start brainstorming, thinking about your challenge groups, your free groups, and write down on paper when you're going to be doing these coaching opportunity calls. And just have peace of mind that your year and your marketing plan is mapped out. Then you'll always know how to be planting seeds, what you should be talking about on your social media and inviting people to. And yeah, that's it. So, okay. Now, lastly, I want you guys to bring all of this together, what you're thinking about, what your goals are, what you would love to see happen in 2017, and create a vision and goals board. Now, I'm still working on this one. I was just working on it when I finally came to my office for the first time in 2 weeks. But so think about business goals, think about financial goals, think about fun goals, personal development goals. Like, what would you love to see happen in your life in 2017, and create a vision board. So some examples for me, a live meetup, way out of my comfort zone, but I know I need to do it. I need to get out in the community, get with people in real life, and do meetups. That's one of my 2017 goals. I want to add 120 new challengers in 2017 and 84 business building coaches that I can help get started in 2017. These are aggressive goals for me. Kind of want to throw up, but if I miss them, at least I've done more than I would have if I didn't have any goals at all. So think about what you want to do. And this just goes beyond business too. Like on here, I'm still going to add Disney for my family, Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque. These are things that we wouldn't be able to go and do all willy-nilly if we didn't have the extra income that I'm making. So put your vision boards together, and I want to see them. I say put vision boards together a lot, and I only ever see a few. I want to see your vision boards, so put them together. It's really simple. I'll show you right here. You just go to canva.com, which is free, and then I just clicked on presentation, and then I chose one of the little presentation thingamajigs over here that will load in a second. I think I chose, anyway, I chose one of them. We'll just do, oh, here we go. Where did it go? Well, oh, here it is. So choose one. I deleted this content on it and just started adding text myself. And I just started writing out the stuff that I would love to see happen. And you can just add these little, you know, text boxes, whatever you want to call them. Start writing in your goals. I don't even care about pictures, because let's just get it down. Let's just get it out there, share it with each other, and get excited, because we can make it happen. Okay, where did this go now? So your call to actions, there's several, because hey, we're planning for the whole year. Brainstorm your challenge groups. Come up with 12 themes for your challenge groups, 12 themes for your free groups, and write down on your calendar the dates you're going to be doing your coaching opportunity invites. You can, again, I'll give you my webinar, Brittany's webinar, my coach sneak peek template, and all you need to do is just make it your own. That's it. You don't have to recreate the wheel. Number 2 is take that strengths and weaknesses test, and then just start celebrating your strengths. Don't be bashful, be confident. Let people know, like, this is what I'm good at. I am good at this, and this is why I can help you. Number 3, map out your rank advancement and your leadership ladder goals for 2017. Put dates next to them, write them down, and then think about how many people you need to add to your team, what your monthly goals should be, according to those rank advancement and leadership ladder goals that you have. Number 4, plan and budget for events and trips. Just get them on the books. Super Saturday is January 7th, I believe. So find your local one and go. Summit, start budgeting for it, make it happen, because you will regret it if you don't. Number 5, write down how many coaches you would love to add to your team in 2017. Last year I wrote, my goal was 75 in 2016. I don't know how many, I don't know if I did that or not, but I'm going to add it up and see if I did. I wrote down for 2016, I wanted to be a 10-star elite coach, and I want to end the year 6-star elite. That's really good. I missed my goal, but 6-star elite is really good. Let's see. Yeah, so write down those goals. How many coaches would you like to add to your team? And then break it down by how many on average a month do you need to find to join your team. Write down how many people you want to help each month. And then write down income goals. Okay, in the next 6 months, I'd like to be making blank per month. By the end of 2017, I'd like to be making blank per month. And then create a vision and goal board for 2017. Think about those goals, but then think about what would you do with that extra income? You know, what events are you going to make non-negotiable? How many people are you going to help? Fitness goals, health goals, goals for your family, vacations, whatever it is, get it on a vision board, and then let's live it out. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Does anyone have anything they want to add, anything they want to say, any questions?
I just want to reiterate that when Nicolette said that you'll regret it if you don't go to Summit, I am so incredibly thankful that I just bit the bullet. I mean, I don't make enough money with Beachbody yet to, justify going and spending that kind of money. But it paid for itself. First of all, it paid for itself because my business totally exploded after Summit. And same thing will happen for you. So get to events for real. Same with Super Saturday. I just wanted to reiterate that because it's so super important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's such a great way to put it. It does pay for itself. Truly, it does. And I'm so glad you came too. Does anybody else have
And I'm going to Balloon Fiesta with you. Just FYI.
I need to make it happen. I miss it. Anybody else have anything they want to add or say or thoughts? All right, ladies. Well, I can't wait to see your vision boards and to really see some branding and team names and confidence in your strengths all over social media. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.